Google has introduced a transformative feature for Android that revolutionizes how users maintain their app login states during device transitions. The new Restore Credentials capability is part of the evolving Credential Manager API, which manages sign-ins and supports passkeys. This feature addresses one of the most common inconveniences of setting up a new device, repeatedly logging into apps and restoring settings. With this update, users can now enjoy a seamless experience where their accounts are automatically restored and signed in, eliminating the need to manually re-enter credentials after transferring to a new phone. When a user sets up a new Android device and restores apps and data from their previous phone, this new system securely transfers login credentials using a mechanism called the restore key. The restore key is saved locally or in cloud backups, encrypted to ensure security and privacy. For local transfers, the key moves directly between the old and new devices. For cloud backups, the restore key is downloaded with app data and restored to the new phone during the setup process. Once the app is launched for the first time on the new device, it automatically requests the restore key to log the user back into their account. This process not only ensures continuity, but also improves convenience and reduces the frustration of inputting credentials for every app. Developers, in turn, can play a critical role in optimizing the feature by implementing a backup agent. This allows the app to log users back in silently, even before the app is opened on the new device. This enhancement means that users will see their content and receive app notifications without needing to interact with the app immediately post-setup. From a usability perspective, it makes switching devices significantly more efficient, addressing a pain point for millions of Android users. Interestingly, Google has designed this functionality to work seamlessly with Android's existing backup and restore framework, requiring minimal effort from developers to integrate it. Developers don't need to manage the transfer of restore keys directly, as it is fully handled by the Android system. However, those who wish to offer an even smoother experience can implement optional features to enhance the transition process further. It's worth noting that this feature is backward compatible with Android 9 and above, ensuring a broad range of devices can benefit. The security aspect of this feature is particularly noteworthy. Google has emphasized encryption and secure transfer mechanisms to safeguard user data during the migration process. This ensures that sensitive information, including login credentials, is protected from unauthorized access. By aligning with Android's robust security protocols, the Restore Credentials feature not only prioritizes convenience but also upholds the high security standards users have come to expect. This addition reflects Google's ongoing commitment to improving the Android ecosystem's user experience by minimizing friction during critical operations like device upgrades. With smartphone users frequently switching or upgrading devices, often due to evolving hardware trends or carrier promotions, the ability to restore apps and their respective login states is a game changer. It eliminates the tedious manual process that typically accompanies setting up a new device and logging into multiple apps, including email clients, social media platforms, banking apps, and more. From a broader perspective, this enhancement also aligns with Android's competitive strategy against other ecosystems, particularly iOS. By streamlining processes like app restoration and login, Android is positioning itself as equally, if not more, user-friendly in terms of device setup and migration. This capability not only bolsters user satisfaction but could also influence brand loyalty and retention, as it addresses one of the most frustrating aspects of switching devices. Google has rolled out the Restore Credentials feature in a developer preview, signaling that it is actively seeking feedback from app developers to refine and enhance the experience further. Developers have an opportunity to adopt and test the feature before it becomes widely available. For end users, the availability of this feature in the future could redefine how they perceive the process of setting up and transitioning between devices. Overall, the introduction of Restore Credentials is a significant milestone for Android, reflecting the platform's evolution toward greater efficiency and user-centric design. By prioritizing both convenience and security, Google has effectively addressed a long-standing gap in the Android device setup process. As this feature matures and gains broader adoption, it has the potential to become a standard expectation for device migration, setting a new benchmark for operating system usability.